welcome to Color Me Pink. Well, my today's tutorial is on the look that I'm wearing right now, which is a green smoky eye with a peachy corally lip, I'd say. Funny story, I was yesterday going through my makeup and I was swatching my products to see what I have, what I have not. I was planning to do some look for you guys, and while swatching one of my pigments, I found out that seriously, and this is not even funny, I have never done a green smoky eye on myself. Like, being a bridal artist, I do a green smoky eye on, I've done it several times, but I have never done a green smoky eye on myself. And you must be thinking why I am like about it. The reason is that green smoky eye is something that goes beautifully with brown eyes, and I have brown eyes, and I am very surprised to know that I've never done a green smoky eye on myself. So I thought to myself that since so many people out there have brown eyes, and I'm sure they would like to see a tutorial complimenting their eyes. So this is my version of a green smoky eye, and I hope you guys like it, and if you want to know how I did it, stay tuned.
Alright guys, to start with, I've already moisturized my skin using my Inulin, and now I'll be setting my hair aside and start working. I'm starting my eyes with applying my Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC25. I'm using this as an eye primer and then blending it in with my fingers. This will help in creating a clean canvas for the other shades to pop in. Next, I'll be going in with my Revlon nude eyeshadow and applying it all over my eyelid. This will help in setting the concealer so that there are no creases. Oh, sorry, there's something on my brush. Anyways, let's get ahead. So you can use any eyeshadow of your choice in a neutral shade. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to create a clean canvas for the other colors. Next, I'll start defining my crease using my favorite buck color from my Naked palette. As you can see, I've literally eaten up this color, but it is my favorite. I'm going back and forth in my crease, making sure that the color is well blended in. I'm also making in small circles and then using windscreen motion to make sure there are no harsh lines whatsoever. This will also act as my transition colors. Once that is done, I'm going ahead and repeating the same thing on my other eye. The windscreen motion and the small circular motion is what we need to have that nice blended crease. Then taking in some more color and building in the intensity. I always recommend to take in little color and build it up slowly and gradually, because that way you have more control over it and it also is not patchy that way. Next, taking in the two peachy corally shades from my Krylon matte palette and taking them in my crease and blending them in the same circular and windscreen motion. I always love this combination of green and the peaches. I think it's just beautiful. So I'm gonna be fast forwarding this because I'll be blending at least for a minute. So always remember, blend, blend, blend. Blend is your friend. Next, taking in the leafy green shade from the same palette, and I'm going to start applying it with a small blending brush on the corners of my eyes, in the outer corner and the inner corner. And I'm only applying this on the mobile lid and not towards the crease, and blending that in. And then again taking in some more color and then blending in some more. Repeating the same thing on my other eye. Now taking in the darker green shade from the same palette and applying it in the same places where I had applied the light green shade and then blending it in. I'm slowly and gradually building in the color and making sure that I do not take it above my crease. Only on the mobile lid is where I'm placing it. And if you notice, I'm also leaving some place in the center as I'm trying to create a halo effect or the spotlight effect. This will make my eyes look rounder and bigger. And now repeating the same on the other eye. Once that is done, I am taking a clean fluffy brush, and then I will be blending all the colors in. I will make sure that there is no harsh line between the transition shades and the eyelid colors. Make sure that everything is well blended in, going in small circular motions. Guys, the more you blend, the more smoked out your look is going to look, so blending is always very important. Now taking in a dark chocolatey brown shade from the same palette and applying it on the corners of my eyelids. This will give in more dimension and depth to the whole look. Please note that I'm only applying this shade in the outer corners and not the inner. If you want, you can also apply it in the inner, but I'm only going into the outer ones. Now is the fun part. Now I'll be taking in my Inglot pigment, shade number 31. It's a beautiful metallic green. To apply the pigment, I'll be first applying my two-way gel or the glitter glue from Makeup Studio in the center of my eye. This is the same area that I left while applying the eyeshadows. Now taking the glitter on the small precision brush and applying it in the center of my eyeballs, and then blending it with the rest of the matte shades in the corner. Make sure that this is very seamless. Then going in back with the dark green matte shade, I'm applying it again in the inner corners and blending that. I was feeling that the pigment was overpowering the matte shade, so I went ahead and added some more matte shades in the inner corners and then blended it in. Then lastly going in back with the peachy corally shade and blending the entire thing together. I always like to go in back with the colors till the time I'm not satisfied with the actual result. Next I'll be applying my eyeliner using the Kryolan gel eyeliner with the Veka liner brush. And I'll be creating a thin line all over my lid. Next, using the Peachy black kajal pencil, I will be tightlining my eyes. Also applying the same eyeliner in my waterline. Next, going in with the shade Sin from my Naked palette and applying it on my brow bone to highlight it. This is a beautiful shade to use it as a highlight color or applying it all over the eyelid, for a neutral look. And after that, going in with my Maybelline mascara and applying it all over my eyelashes. One eye is done and now the other eye. Oh, ouch, I got the mascara all over my eyes. Does this happen to you as well? Well, don't worry about it. I'm gonna leave the mascara right there and I'm gonna continue applying the mascara on my eyelashes, because if I try to clean it right now, it'll go everywhere. So I'm gonna let it dry and I'll keep applying the mascara, and once I'm done, I'm gonna wipe it off. Now using the face wipes, I'll be cleaning the mascara as well as the fallout from the eyeshadows. This is also one of the reasons that I like to do the eyes first and the face later on, because it's easier to clean that way. Once that is done, I will be applying some more moisturizer and blending that. Now to do my eyebrows, I will start by brushing up the eyebrows using a spoolie. Now using my eyebrow powder in the shade medium and dark, I will start filling in my eyebrows in the desired shape. Do let me know in the comment box if you want to see a detailed tutorial on my eyebrow routine, and I will definitely do it for you. I have naturally pretty nice eyebrows, but the eyebrow ladies I am going to these days, she's really, made them very thin, so I have to fill them a lot more than I normally do. So yeah, the eyebrows are filled in, giving them a fine blend with the spoolie and making sure everything is well blended in. Now, as a final step, and to make sure that my eyebrows do not move anywhere, I'm going to be applying the eyebrow gel from Rimmel in the shade dark brown and applying them all over my eyebrows. This is a very good eyebrow gel, and this ensures that your eyebrows do not move the entire day or night, whatever. Now, to start my base, I will be applying the primer from Makeup Studio and applying it all over my face. Make sure you don't apply too much because in makeup less is more. Next, I'll be concealing my dark circle using my orange corrector from Kryolan again in the shade D34, and I'll be applying this wherever I feel there is dark spots or dark circles. Then I'll be blending that with my tapered kabuki brush. And I apologize guys for the video being too long, but I wanted to show you a full makeup routine including my eye, my base, my contouring and everything. So I hope this will give you a fair idea of what all I do to get the flawless look. Next, I'll start in with the foundation. I'm using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I got this as a tester, so I'm trying this for the first time, and if I like it, I'll go ahead and buy it. And now I'm blending my foundation with the foundation brush. The foundation is very smooth and easy to apply with, and it's blending in very well. I am liking the coverage it's giving, but let me get done with it and I will let you know how it wears out throughout the day. Also, taking the foundation towards my neck, I think this step is very important because I don't think that you can really match the shade of the foundation with your neck, so it's a good thing to take it a little bit down your neck as well. Next, I'll be highlighting using my Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC25. I recently bought this concealer and I'm using it for the first time, so let's see how the foundation and the concealer go in together. And now blending in the concealer with my tapered kabuki brush. Well, yeah, I think it is blending in pretty well. Well, I actually also love the brush that I'm using because of it's very dense and it's tapered. I think this is the best brush for your blending your highlights. I am highlighting on the regular places I highlight, that is on my forehead, bridge of my nose, cupid bows, on my chin, and I've already done the under eyes. Make sure you blend in nicely so to show that there are no harsh lines. There should be a smooth transition between the highlight shades and the other foundation shade. Now I'll be contouring my face using a key contour because why not? Well, I'm using the shade Negro Run from the Supra range from Kryolan, and I'm using it on the hollows of my cheek, on my chin, on my jawline, also a little bit on my temples and my forehead, and then I'll be blending it. And yes, contouring my nose as well. And then when you are done defining your contour points, you should look something like that. And let's start blending now. Blend, blend, blend. Guys, so what contouring and highlighting does, it adds back the colors to your face and also add dimensions to your face by defining your features a little further. I will be soon doing a tutorial, a detailed tutorial in fact, on contouring and highlighting. So if you do want to see that tutorial, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also leave in a comment. And now I'm starting by contouring my nose and blending it well. Once the blending is done, you should look something like this. Done, I will be setting up my contour using the NYX bronzing powder in the shade Deep Tan, and I'll be applying it on all the places where I did my contouring. This will also help in setting my cream contour in place and further accentuating the contour. Next, going in with my Color Bar blush in the shade Coral Craving 009. This is a beautiful coral shade blush. It is perfect for Indian skin tone or the warmer skin tones. I am applying it on the apples of my cheek and then blending it in with my contour. Next, using it with my Makeup Studio setting powder, I am cleaning that contour line and making it a little more defined, and I'm also applying it on my highlight area and then blending out. Now I will be highlighting using my Body Shop Shimmer Waves in the shade Coral and applying it on the highest points of my face. This is a beautiful highlighting powder. It has different shades of coral, and I wanted to keep this look very peachy, corally, so that is why I am using all warm shades. To complete my eye look, I'm going in back with the two green colors that I used in the upper lip and using it to blend it in my lower lash line. I'm using a cotton to prevent any fallout, and I am gently smoking it out in my lower lash line. Once that is done, taking the shimmer brick on a small precision brush and spraying it with a fixing spray and applying it in the inner corners of my eye. This will help in opening up the eyes and take away any darkness. This is a step that I always like to do. It looks pretty nice. And lastly, for my eyes, I'll be applying my eyelashes, and I will be back in a bit. Time for the lips. Well, now I'm filling in my lips with a coral lip liner and then filling it up with a Faces Canada lipstick in the shade 07 Enamor. It's a beautiful coral color. I often use it on my brides. I thought that the lipstick was a little dark for the look that I wanted to achieve, so I went ahead and added a little bit of a nude lip gloss from Revlon, and there we go, we have our look.
Alright guys, so if you did like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also let me know what other videos I can do for you. Thank you for watching guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye.